We love hip hop.
Finesse2Tymes, exposed for snitching.
Yeah, I hear about it. I heard about it.
So I'm gonna play something here from the YouTube.
Ah, man.
Actually, I'm gonna start with I'll start with 1090.
1090. Start with 1090 because that's what I had to do too.
Hold on, can we stop for a second? How did 1090 Jake become the snitch whisperer, bro?
Yo, I don't trust him.
How?
What did I always tell you? Don't tell me who telling.
He knows everybody, bro.
How you know who telling? How you know?
I got all the paperwork, bro.
But that even like that, when a man can get so much paperwork, even though it's like public,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's the fact that honestly, I'll be real. You see, all right, niggas. I'm gonna say it like this, niggas. This is what they're gonna do to us. We gave this no snitching culture life. Right? Let's just say that. Where now people from other races who can be in our culture can now use it against our race. To bring down my guy like Finesse2Tymes. He's brought down a lot of guys right now. Right? Whether they were wrong or whether they were right. Who is he? I'm not saying him as a white guy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying him as a white guy. All right? Who the fuck are you? Talk about my guy. You know what I'm saying?
It goes back to white rappers. Okay?
Yeah.
The culture has opened up from back in the 80s when it's been like, we're going to our 50th anniversary of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And the culture is for everybody. So
very much so.
You know, back in the days, we seen Vanilla Ice and they were like, yo, white rappers, whoa. But there was rappers before Vanilla Ice.
Way before.
Right?
Way before.
So we started embracing white rappers to the point where we got Eminem.
Yeah.
The game opened up now. We have podcasts. We have YouTube content that's part of the hip hop culture now. It's like almost the fifth element of hip hop.
It is. It's the sixth element. There is five. There's five already, but that's the sixth now.
Right.
Podcasting.
So now, as far as podcasting and interviewing and stuff like that, white people can partake as well.
Very much so.
22.
Very much so.
Right?
Very much so.
So now snitch culture has become a new genre of hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay? Where it's like, I got the paperwork on this guy, you know, paperwork party with Whack 100. Like there's a whole genre on YouTube where it's like, guess who we're exposing today?
Yeah, and that is defamation of a character still, you know what I mean? But anyways, go.
So now white people can partake in that part of the culture too, no?
No. No,
they could break dance, they could rap.
Yeah, they can do that. Do
And,
that.
you know,
DJ, do the DJ thing, do the all that. Now, I know
a snitch whisperer.
I know white boys that are harder than some niggas, okay? And they ain't getting up on nobody and telling nobody that they no snitch. Especially if they ain't in my they ain't in my household. They ain't in my culture like that. They ain't on my, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Because the thing is with 1090 Jake, he's supposed to be
a
white blood, allegedly. And he's part of something that I forgot to mention. Jail YouTuber.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he did a bunch of time and he came home and decided to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen him get his snot box punched off by Milk Crate, I think, right? All right, cool.
But it's a genre, you know what I'm saying? Like jail YouTubers, him, there's 23andMe, or 23andMe.
I am not. Yo, my closest ones are white, bro. But I'm telling you, they would say the same thing. This guy should not be exposing no niggas for nothing, because like at the end of the day, his life really is not that endangered as much as the ones he is getting these views off of and making monetization money. You get what I'm saying?
He's in Boston though.
He in Boston or he in Atlanta or wherever the hell he want to be. He has a half Atlanta, half Boston accent. I love the guy, but I like when he's very entertaining, especially when he does those stories on these rappers that like did some weird crimes. You know
what is it? Yo, I'm 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and you're rocking with me.
What up, y'all?
Today I'm about to expose this snitch and another person in the culture.
I know, dog. I know. He's going in, right? I take him in, dog. I love that guy. But I was just like, I'm like, now you know, you're hitting my guy. You're hitting my guy Finesse 2Tymes. So I'm kind of like, come on, dog.
Well, come on, fam. You can't pick and choose.
No, you can't pick and choose.
Everybody, if the paperwork's on somebody, you're gonna get it, bro.
Well, Finesse2Tymes is a pen timer of who did like what, how many years, right? And for him to, I think, get out or some certain situation that he was in, he had to give up his past convictions, right, or something like that. You watch, you'll see. It all comes up.
Let me see here.
It all comes up. So it's like, yo, this little
David a complaint exclusive, baby. State of Tennessee, Shelby County, personally appeared before me, Jay Williams, and made the oath that on or about the 6th day of February 2008 in said county and within the jurisdiction of the criminal court of Shelby, Tennessee, one Jonathan Gatewood did unlawfully commit the offense aggravated robbery, TCA 3913-402. Further, a faint makes oath that the essential facts constituting said offenses, the source of offense information,
our paperwork, but our paperwork, so it must be
201.
Finesse said, he said it's fake. Paperwork fake. You can't get juvenile paperwork, so it must be fake, right? Check it out. No jumper, always show me love. But they posted what he posted. He's saying it's fake because you can't get juvenile paperwork. But if you get adjudicated as an adult, it becomes adult records. That's the case number. It's the aggravated robbery in 2008. Apparently, you pled guilty. Co-defendant's paperwork is also on here. And if you was a juvenile, but he was an adult, your paperwork is going to be in his paperwork. And this one of the same robberies that paperwork was talking about. And he got developed as a suspect 3 days after the alleged interview given by Finesse. But
oh, no.
I see. That's the thing. I get it. It's Finesse.
Let's see.
Watch. You see it. Holy shit. This nigga got titties now.
Watching his face in the
It's
bathroom.
the nigga that they love to hate, man.
Hold on. Why do niggas always, when they get exposed for some shit or when they have to battle some, it's why y'all hating on me?
Anybody says that.
Nobody's that special that you get singled out. If the paperwork's floating, it's floating, fam. I'm sorry.
One and only, man, the one that they love to hate, man. Look, I'm gonna make this shit real short and simple, though. Because I got some shit going on. Finna hit the streets, right? So, look. If you ever been a federal...
Pause was crazy.
If you ever been to a federal system, or if you know anybody that been to a federal system.
Hold on. Here.
Hold on, though. Their system's a little different from ours, but go on.
Okay.
A USP, a medium high. We got something called PSIs. They want 2 to 3 things. They want your PSI, they want your docket, and they want your transcripts from your current case.
What's that?
I just did 5 years and I ain't never been no PC. I done had paperwork parties. That's my first point. And your PSI, what your PSI do, to break it down to people who don't know, it's called a pre-sentencing report. Pre-sentencing investigation, one of them. And what the PSI tell is every charge you ever caught. Every charge you ever caught since you've been a juvenile, it tells if you have made a statement, if you cooperated on this specific case, or whatnot. Now, past it, because I ain't finna be breaking it down too much either. Because real street niggas, real gangsters, and time will tell, y'all will see so many more gonna keep on f***ing with me, so many more because they know, they the streets, like real street niggas, real gangsters, real street niggas, real gangsters, they know what's going on. So I ain't got to do too much explaining. Second.
I feel like I'm not going to get an explanation.
You're not getting it. Why? Yo, kings don't respond to peasants.
But bro, he just was about to respond.
Then he thought about it. He's like, you know what? Oh, I'm going to make this white boy go fall in the wrong track.
So why is he on live, fam? Why did you turn on the live to respond to this guy?
I'm not defending.
To be like, you know what? Real niggas really know what really is going on. Like,
Does
nigga,
we
don't.
Does he have an album about to come out? He probably has an album about to come out. Like,
I don't know,
I bet you these
bro.
are the ways that these guys do their advertising now. Like, yo, call up 1090 Jake. Give him, tell everybody. let him say I'm a rat. We know I ain't a rat.
That's the new rollout.
I'm like convinced right now.
Your paperwork.
This looks crazy to me. Even the way 1090 came into the camp, like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just got a whopping $50K to do this. Watch this, guys.
Yo, but you see what he was saying.
Yeah.
Originally, he wasn't going to do nothing because the people who gave him the paperwork, like the guy's people, they wanted to drop a music video and a song and all that. And he was like, okay, you guys are just clout chasing.
Clout, see?
Right? Oh. But once it started getting out there,
yeah,
Finesse started like bucking up, bro. Like, yo, but y'all don't understand. Like, y'all can't really pick up papers as a juvenile. And
yeah.
Like, I feel like when it comes to that, bro, one, it's a hard jacket to get off your back, right? It's a jacket that's tight. And two, when you over-explain it, it makes you look crazy, bro.
And does he over-explain it right now?
Yo, fam, it took 2 minutes for him to get to, I'm not going to explain it.
So is he over-explaining?
He's dancing, bro.
He's dancing around it and moving goalposts and shit?
I don't know about moving goalposts, but he's tiptoeing, he's dancing, like, respond to what niggas is saying to you and then keep it moving, fam. You didn't snitch, shut the fuck up, everybody. Y'all got it wrong, goodbye. I got an album dropping. Like, if that's what's going on, then that's what you can do.
Okay, or like, is 1090 Jake not like scared? Like somebody might come and
he's rich.
No, still whack. Rich man can still get whacked. Come on,
yes,
dog.
But you see what's happened with him, man's like academics, different guys who, and just people in the media space, period, right? Money is the grand equalizer.
Yeah.
Right? So, and plus he's also from the street to a degree too, right? Or whatever. So he's making mad money off his YouTube. I'm sure he can, when he wants to go outside, security up.
Yeah, I believe that.
He's only going to the places he needs to be.
To go.
And so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
And mans are in the States, bro. Like, Finesse has to be in his state looking for him actively for him to run into this guy. So Jake could talk about all these guys, bro. And as long as he's sitting on paper, living in a nice gated community now, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's not exposing a bunch of people in his own backyard.
I hear you. But what does he get out of it? Money.
Those YouTube videos got bare views on them, bro, and there's ads on them. He's getting bare paper, fam.
No, I know, but is that the end all see all? Is that the end all see all? Now you ruining a man's reputation, even if it is so true or not. This is what you're here to do, is ruin people's rep.
That's basically a genre now, fam. It went from jail YouTubers to snitch exposing YouTubers. Whack 100 is one of them too. He just does it on Clubhouse more times.
Whack 100 cuss you out. He'll call you up on the phone, get you on the phone, and, slickly be like, so what up? So what up with you and them folks over there? You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, whoop to whoop, they was you be on the line for the You know what I'm saying? And then he got you right there. So now it becomes the yo, fuck you, whack. What the hell you talking about, fool? Hey, da-da-da-da-da. He gets you in that position. Yeah. I respect that way more than a person, I'm telling you again, not because he's white, but this white, like, not saying him as a white boy, but you know what I mean, dog? Like, this nigga coming through now trying to diss.
He's the Eminem of snitching, bro.
Yeah, now you're trying to now.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, you're leveling up off of my people, though. Off of my culture, like, in a sense, when technically you weren't even there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it's called belly backing in a sense too, right? Because he knows he's been snitched on before, and it didn't feel good.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now, imagine when he first found out that his dog fucking folded on him, he's probably crushed. So okay, now this man's feeding families. Feeding people around him.
Yeah.
So your objective is for him to stop feeding people so he can go back to the streets to be back in that situation where he can rat for real.
Well,
what are you doing to him?
That's like that unhatches a whole thing. Like, what is the purpose of, Whack, him, all these guys doing paperwork parties and all these different things that happen now in these days and times. Because this is a new thing, right?
Yeah.
Is it because they're trying to take food out of the rapper's pocket, or is it because they're like, you guys are representing a certain lifestyle that we actually represent for real, but you're faking it because you're actually a snitch? You know what I'm saying? Because on that side of the argument, it could be like, it's our duty to expose these guys because they're faking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we can't have these fake guys out here.
Mm-hmm. But the whole industry's fake. Keeping it real is by not being in it.
Yeah.
All right. And let me just be real with you. The real ones are the ones who are not in it. So at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm on a national level, and I'm the one telling you who's the snitch. How the hell this is one thing in our community we know. How the hell you know he's snitching?
Paperwork.
Yeah. How you get in trouble for get paperwork and know all these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, like, with him, who does he have that's very confidential that we can't know about, that can give him these things, that he can dig up these things, right? That means there's someone around you that's working with the feds.
You know what happens? It becomes a landslide effect. Okay.
Thank you.
And I feel like I'm playing devil's advocate, but like I encounter this type of stuff, right? Where I have bare paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, like I publicly said this before, but like
I know
people anonymously jump in my DMs. I go through the request. I don't even see like an Avi on it, and next thing you know, it's like I just look and I just see
paperwork.
And this has happened over the years a few times, and I'm not one of those YouTubers. So imagine like you are one of those YouTubers. It becomes a landslide effect where it's like, oh, I seen you do that paperwork on this guy. I got some. You know what I mean? So they don't even have to be seeking paperwork themselves. It comes to them.
So now that so now the person on the other end. Okay. Now, if I had paperwork on a man, right? My first thing is, because I'm a real nigga, I'm not even gonna let you guys know I have it. All right? Because I want your head. Let's be real. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you obviously don't want that person's head if you're gonna give up paperwork.
Well, you want to make him radioactive in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Radioactive where no one deals with him? No.
Nobody deals with him. Nobody listens to his music because these guys are rappers, right?
It's a win-lose or draw situation, right? Because a lot of people, like for instance, I listen to the Gunna album now.
Good album.
Especially that song, You Mean? Oh man. Hard body. So with that didn't work, guys. That didn't work. Like it didn't work. Like you gotta see behind it. Like if you're a real gangster dog, you're gonna be like, that's not gonna work. You would know. Real gangsters know that's not gonna work. You know how you get somebody, you'd keep him active.
Yeah.
You keep him alive. Let him fall right into your lap because he's like, walking around without it covering his head back, thinking, oh, I'm good out here. Yeah. So you don't give up paperwork on mans and think it's gonna burn them now. Yeah, it just gets them more tight, and it makes them tighten up their shit.
But you're talking about street stuff, right?
Yeah, but that's what he's into. That's what Finesse is into.
Yes, but these guys are taking street stuff and making entertainment out of it, which you can only do that with other rappers or like people who are also in entertainment. So, for example, if it's like Lil Ray who snitched on a whole bunch of people on his block, 1090 Jake doing a story on that guy won't make no difference. People ain't gonna care. They're gonna be like, who is this guy? Why do we care about it?
I think that would more care because that's a nobody. You got this guy now talking about you, and now it's around the whole hood.
No, but I'm saying, like, the people who are gonna watch on YouTube don't know Lil Ray. But they know Rob 49 or whoever the new rappers that are
Boston Richie.
They're like, oh, I've been listening to his tune. So when you see a title, Finesse2Tymes snitched, or your favorite rapper snitched, you're gonna click on that more than just some guy that is from Chicago or wherever that just snitched on a whole bunch of people that you don't know neither. That's the whole pull of doing this as a YouTuber.
Okay, you're speaking on that sense, right? Cool, I get that. That's on a YouTuber sense.
Yeah.
Right? But now, in reality, you still have, after you turn off this computer, take off this damn headset, and shut off these damn mics, you still got to walk in the streets. So there's certain things that still have to be coordinated properly with your day-to-day life. Like you can't, I'm being real. That's why I asked you a question. Is it okay? Yeah, he's rich, but nah, dog. Rich don't mean your life is still protected at all costs, right?
Anybody can get it anytime.
Okay. Now I can see if he was speaking to me, I know what he would say to me. He'd say, you know what, fool? I ain't even doing what these niggas is doing anymore. So I can do this. I get it. I get it. But what I'd have to say in defense is like, are you doing it to expose men of the culture to make people stop listening to these people, for them to go back to the streets and start feeding the street? Like, I don't know what you're doing. What's the cause of it?
Listen, I'm kind of divided on it, bro. Because if niggas is snitching and then they're talking like they're the hardest core gangsters, bro, then it's like, fam, why am I even listening to you, fam? You're a snitch. And because it's like, I'm don't condone the snitching myself, it's like, fam, if the snitch gets exposed and he happens to be a rapper that's lying to me about how fucking hard he is and how much he really will hold it down for the gang, then get him out of here.
But then you should leave that to his own team to expose. That's where it comes out, right?
That's who tried to expose it.
His own team?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. With these guys, they don't have to actively go looking for who snitched anymore. It's like me. I'm not looking for, I'm not making content like this, but people tell me anyway. Right? So once you become like in the media, academics, all these guys get the same thing. You're probably going to get them in your DMs too. Where they're like, yo, fam, why don't you talk about this?
No, I get them and I'm like, I'll open them sometimes and I'll just be like, damn.
Yeah.
Nah, because that ain't that ain't in my motion. You know what I mean? I ain't here to expose nobody or any of that sort, right?
Yeah.
Because if I know something on a mother, on a boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you, 100%. I know a lot of things on people. And I'm telling you this. And then they could think something about me too, whatever they want. Stay away from me. And I stay away from you. But I'm not going to go out there and be like, that's the minute you can get your head back on.
That's what they want us to do, though.
And I'm not.
That's what those DMs, they want us to go jump on these mics and be like, yo, guess what I got in my DMs?
Don't use me to do your dirty work. You understand what I'm saying? You're solving cases out here. He's doing the same thing. When 1090 Jake is exposing mans and you're still solving cases. Even if the case is over or still ongoing or unsolved.
Yeah.
You're still kind of fighting crime, nigga. You're still a vigilante. He a vigilante. He turned into a vigilante. He went to the bingo hall one time, did a bid sentence, got only white boy to be a blood. That's a fucking, I don't know.
That's not true. Don't do that. You know, there's enough white bloods out there.
No, there's not. That's impossible. In LA, where?
In other places. You know what I'm saying? I think LA too.
Then are they really the affiliated set? Like, you know how you have certain sets down with other sets? They can be in North Carolina and they're not rolling 60s, but they're down with the rolling 60s.
Yeah.
Now, they can have white guys in the gang. Crips can have white guys in the gang. But if you go back to the documentaries of when them Bloods started, right? Bloods was a family thing. You understand me? So what it comes from is it was blood. It was us. It was you. It was it was a black man. You know what I mean? You can only be that to get into the Bloods. Now, mind you, things have probably changed over the years.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Things have probably changed. And it always starts where? In the jails. Where a connection comes together, right? So
remember that whole blood and Crip stuff is spread all across the United States, all up here into Canada. It's all over the world now, fam. So, you know, the rules get twisted here and there in different places.
And he could have saved a man's life or something.
All that,
from
fam.
Like some Klansman in jail, you know what I'm saying?
You never know, fam.
You never know, right? I won't do that to him. But I love 1090 Jake's shit.
No, fam.
But
entertaining.
It's just when he hits my guys. Like, he just hit my guy, bro. You can't do that. You're playing unfair right there, 1090 Jake.
You need to prepare yourself for any time. You can't put too much, never invest too much in any of your favorite rappers.
Never.
Because they can let you down one day when, 1090 Jake pop up with that paperwork.
But then you look like, bro, Yo,
I believed in you.
He's probably disappointed too.
Damn.
No, he's probably has one or two that he's disappointed in, and he's like, "Yo, I can't even release this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this to him."
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure 1090 has some paperwork that he's like, "Oh man, I have your shit on repeat, bro. Why you?
Why you?"
A lot of rappers snitch, fam.
No, it's people. What a rapper?
A lot of people snitch, but like,
fam.
If you're
you just
like
happen to be a rapper.
Yes, but the guys in the crew, like if you're a 10-man crew,
yeah,
and like I'm saying, like I'm not saying this for everybody, but the chances are that the hardest guy in the crew is the guy who's putting lyrics together every day is minimal, bro. Right?
The hardest guy in the crew.
Like the hardest guy, one who's ready to shoot everybody, you know what I mean? Yeah. Move all the best, to move the work to the fullest and take all the risk. Yeah. He's not usually the guy who is the poetic, lyrical guy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So when you catch that guy who has all these other opportunities, he's not just a hood.
Yeah.
The chances of him snitching is higher than just the other guy who's just a crew nigga.
And been through the system.
That nigga ain't got no talent. He ain't got no, he doesn't have that potential to be a huge rapper.
Crime is his talent.
Yeah. He's talented at popping niggas in the head.
Yeah, badmanism.
You know what I'm saying?
Badmanism.
But this guy, he's got hope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're relying on him.
So now this motherfucker's in the station like, I'm saying, like, how soon can I come home to get back to this shit?
I say his friend told him, blame it on me if anything ever happens.
Sometimes they don't take it, bro. Sometimes they don't play their position. They're like, nigga, that's supposed to be your burner. And mans are like, sorry, it wasn't mine. And now the rapper's in jail, like, having to make decisions. And next thing you know, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That's if you want to squeeze somebody out the crew.
Can I be real? I feel like Gunna didn't even know what was going on.
I got sideswiped, bro.
Like, I feel like every time he was there, they hit it. Like, he'd come in, they're hiding shit. They don't let him. He'd be coming in with his little suits on, looking all fat and looking like a frog.
Push it, B.
Yeah, just talking mad, all happy, getting money. Be like, hey, we're going to club
clothes
tonight.
Not fitting properly and shit.
Yeah, clothes not fitting properly. He's just like, just totally don't let him know.
Yeah.
But then he's just around every time they were doing investigations, he got caught in every picture wearing them damn ugly ass suits with the bell bottoms.
Walks into the studio, they kick the brick under the couch.
Yeah, they're like,
oh man, don't let them see the brick.
Yeah, they hide the bodies and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
move the guns. Gunna's in the room.
In the room.
And his name's Gunna. Oh wow.
Right.
But listen, man, salute to Finesse2Tymes for now. Right? And salute to 1090 Jake, man, the snitch whisperer.
I know, dog. He's dangerous, bro. But damn, man, not to my dude. Not to my dude, Finesse2Tymes.
Hey.
No, dog.
Maybe Jay-Z's next, bro.
Yo, bro.
Just play.
That's when 1090 Jake is gone. Missing. Sorry, 10. I love you. But missing.
Illuminati come snatch you right up, bro.
Do not do that one, buddy. Do not play games with that black man. Leave him alone. But I don't mean to be like, oh, this white guy. I just saying it in that sense where I know how Americans are gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for that guy in the comment. I don't personally think like that of white people or anything.
No, Dusty's not racist.
No, I have white kids. My kids are half Jewish and Italian. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like, trust me. White people love me. I love them. Like, that's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I got 5 white friends. I'm playing.
See, I got many more than that.
I'm playing.
Trust me on that, you know? And I'm just saying it from like if the person was in the comments. I'm speaking like it's a not even a troller, a guy in the comments.
Yeah.
You know, straight from New York, America, or wherever. I just put myself in that.
That mind frame.
Yeah, nah, I'm not like that, guys. So don't think like that and shit.
I feel you, fam.
All right.
Let's get to some music here, man.
We love hip hop.